Yeah, I'll start. So welcome. This is How to Trade Meme Coins by the University of Minnesota Blockchain Club. So recently Bitcoin has been surging, and so has the traditional market. So like S&P 500 and Bitcoin, they're all going up pretty well. And that means meme coins are also surging a lot. So you can see like in the screenshots, I found like a couple of coins and they're all going up like, you know, 10,000 plus percent, which is, crazy because it's like you put in 10 bucks, you're making $1,000. And um it's pretty crazy. You also see like wallets, people posting their wallets and their gains. So like on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever. You'll see people posting like, oh, I just made $10,000 or I have a wallet worth $4 million. It's like there's a lot of there's a huge opportunity right now to make some money if you get in the crypto space. And a fun fact, one of those coins that I took a screenshot of, if I had just put in $1,000 uh during that time of the screenshot, the next day after I would have made $8,000 in profit, which is pretty insane. I would be up 100%. But maybe like 2 days later, it went down like 300, 400%. So it's really like it's like a gamble. And so, with a lot of coins, there's a lot of, I felt a lot of FOMO because it's like you see people making 10,000% X's and it's like they're making a lot of money and there's a lot of numbers. And so I got pretty overwhelmed because there's just so much stuff that's happening and there's so much to learn. But just know at the end of the day, as long as you keep learning, then it should be good. So yeah, just know that we're gonna learn today, and it's okay if you don't find the next meme coin that makes you a millionaire. Just as long as you get into the space, get your feet wet, and learn about crypto, then it should be pretty good. And a disclosure before I go on. So none of this is financial advice. Um, And crypto is not only like Wonderland right now. Uh, Not everything that you see will make you a millionaire. And so at the screenshot, you can see like just the past 24 hours of when I took this, 11 of those 15 projects were all scams. They were all rugged, meaning that the developers who made these coins, because well, the developers, they all ran off with the money. And the reason why they can do that is because these coins, they're just a bunch of code at the end of the day. And so if a developer has like a function inside that code that says take all the money or like stop liquidity or whatever, all that, they can do it. And so you do have to be wary when you're investing or gambling, sort of, because there's a lot of projects that are scams. And the four remaining projects on this list, like they're probably going to be worthless in the future. Maybe they're not rugs now, but 2 days later, the developer decides to pull the plug and run away with the money. And yeah, so these four projects, they're probably going to be worthless in the future. You can see right here, like this coin's called "Why Did He Leave?" And they have the ticker symbol of Y. So it's like these are all just they're all for jokes. They're all just memes. They don't provide any utility, or at least most of them don't. And they're just there for a money grab. And so that brings us to the next point. 99% of coins are worthless. Um, so like your top dogs like Bitcoin and Ethereum, those are like the major ones that will survive. And we've seen it survive in like the past few markets. So just know that most of these coins that you see today, they'll probably be worthless in the future. And now we can go back to meme coins. And actually, before we do, even though I said like all meme coins, like they're all scams, they're all rugs, just not at the end of the day, like we're here to learn, and it doesn't, even though they're scams, it doesn't mean that you can't make money. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. And so how many of you guys know who this guy? Okay, nice. So this guy's the DogeCoin millionaire from last market or last meme coin season. He basically put in like $30,000 in a DogeCoin, and he like maxed out his credit card, and then like months later, his balance was worth, I think, at the highest $3 million, which is crazy because he put in like 30K, and a few months later it's 3 million. And so yeah, that's why he got famous. But the thing is that he didn't sell. So $3 million is just, what he saw, but he kept riding it through the entire market. And as we all know, the market went down. And so did his bag. And so I think it went down to like 300 to something 200K. And so he didn't make profit on the 3 million. But just recently, his coin or his balance is coming back up, and it's probably worth about like a million to almost $1 million, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so meme coins, past 4 months, past in quarter one at least, they've generated over 1,000% in growth. And so your top coins like Pepe, Shiba, and DogeCoin, those like the forefront coins that you see have already like 3x or 4x. And yeah, just know that these coins are honestly probably the safest as of right now. And they'll still make you money. And so that goes into why all of a sudden. So why are we seeing like a surge in these meme coins? Why is everything going up 1,000%, 10,000%? And one of the reason is actually because of the Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin halving, it just means that every 4 years, or at least approximately every 4 years, the supply of Bitcoin, the reward of it gets cut in half. And so if we look here, in 2009, for every block that was mined by a miner, uh, it gave 50 Bitcoin, or it put 50 Bitcoin into the market. So that means every 4 years, or approximately every 210,000 blocks mined, the supply of Bitcoin actually gets cut in half for rewards. And so just for an example, if I have like 100,000 Bitcoin right now, if someone mines a block or adds a block to Bitcoin, then or Bitcoin blockchain, then there's 50 more Bitcoin that people can trade with them. But now in 2024, for every block that's added, only 3 point whatever is added. And so that means there'll be less supply. And when Bitcoin miners mine in like a week, they'll only be getting 3.125 Bitcoin being put into the supply. And yeah, so less supply, more demand equals usually higher price. Because if there's more people that's not willing to sell, and there's also less um, Bitcoin being put into the market, and there's more demand, then the price usually is going to go higher. And if you're interested, you can read the Bitcoin white paper or watch a video on it, and you'll understand how Bitcoin works. And yeah, you can see here that Bitcoin's already gone up uh, like 3, 4x uh, to its very lows. Yeah. Well, yeah, so when people buy more Bitcoin, I guess they know this stuff, right? And so then they'll be holding because they know halving is going to come. And when it comes to newcomers that see this, they'll be they'll see the hype, and so they'll buy more into it. And so for the people that are already holding, they won't be like there's gonna be less people selling. So then that should increase the price because there's less sellers and more buyers. And there's also right now there's like companies like BlackRock, all those like big funds, they're buying up Bitcoin right now because they see that there's value in it. Does that answer? Okay. Were you hoping for like something else or? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. All right, yeah. So what can you do to take advantage of this halving, which is coming up in about a week? Uh, and usually when halving does happen, the price of Bitcoin surges about like 6 months to about a year. So next week like Bitcoin won't skyrocket, but maybe in like a year or so, you'll see price going up. At least that's what we've seen in past halvings. And yeah, so there's 2.5 levels to buying meme coins. One is you can trade with a centralized exchange, and that can be something like Coinbase. So you just download this on your app or on your phone, and yeah, just trade crypto from there. Or you can trade with a decentralized exchange, which means that it won't be a central authority that you're putting your money into. It will be money that you'll be swapping with a uh, an application, but they won't be the ones that are that have control over your coins. And so this could be something like Uniswap. So if I have my own money and I want to buy like DogeCoin, I'll use something like Uniswap and I'll swap my coins instead of Coinbase having controls over my money and choosing what I want to buy. And you can also swap tokens to different protocols. So this means that like Uniswap only gets usually coins from the Ethereum blockchain and all that. And so there's different blockchains out there. And so not all of them are compatible, right? And so there's stuff like there's a Solana blockchain, which you can't buy coins using Uniswap, but you could buy using Jupiter. And so that's where like the swapping comes in. You can swap to different blockchains um, to buy different coins. And yeah, so setting up an account, um, I'll probably gloss over this part, but I'll come back to it and show you guys like how you can do it. And so for the prerequisites, you'll be needing a piece of paper that you won't lose, form identification, and your personal computer. And also definitely make sure not to take a picture or write down your like uh, the words that they give you when you make your like wallet stuff. You don't want to have that stored like anywhere digital because that can be traced. Even if it's a photo, even if it's like an app that you think is really trustworthy, or even if it's your notes app, like that can be traced back. So that's why it's very encouraged to write it on a piece of paper that you will not lose. And so you can download Coinbase or you can get MetaMask account and then you can also get a Phantom wallet. And yeah, MetaMask is for like Ethereum stuff. Phantom is for like Solana stuff. And then deposit however much you want. And then this one is like the part that I want to get into more. So you have different choices of investing. So you can either A, go with the quick route, which is just set up a Coinbase account, which takes about like 2 minutes, and then you can buy Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. And those do have a potential of like 2 to 5xing based on my thinking. So it might be wrong. You guys will have to do your own research. But I do think it will go up at least 2 to 5x. So $10, you'll make like 50, $60. And then you could go with a somewhat quick route, which is basically you set up a MetaMask account and then you transfer your MetaMask account or your Coinbase account money to your MetaMask account. So on Coinbase, you can buy coins from there and then just send it to your MetaMask. And the reason why you would want to do this is because there's some coins on like centralized exchanges that won't let you buy like very, I guess, new coins. And so if you want to make more money, you would have to set up this route basically. And yeah, this should take about like 4 minutes. It's not too long. And you do have a chance of maybe 2 to 10xing. So $10 makes you, $100. $1,000 makes you $10,000 or something like that. And then there's also a somewhat long route, which I think that is what I recommend to do. So you basically got to set up a Phantom wallet and a MetaMask wallet, and then you can either buy straight from the Phantom wallet using your credit card, or you can buy it on Coinbase and then transfer it to your MetaMask, and from there you'll do more transferring. And yeah, so for this one, you can buy coins like uh Brett and Toshi. These two coins are like the low key coins, but they also are like talked about a lot and they have the most potential of like 10 to 50 xing, which is pretty crazy because you can definitely make a lot of money from this. So like $1,000 would be $50,000. $100 would be $5,000. Like you can definitely make money in this meme coin season. And this is the route that I would suggest you guys going with. And yeah, so there's different coins on different chains. So you can see here that these are all like Solana stuff, but so that's why like there's Ethereum stuff that you can't interact with Solana because they're different blockchains, right? And so that's why you need to set up like a Phantom and a MetaMask so then you can interact with the other stuff. And that's how you can buy a variety of coins. And then that wraps up for my presentation. So I do have a bonus. So when I was making this presentation, I wanted to see how much money in a hypothetical portfolio that I can make, or how much money I can make. So during the time of presentation, I put in $5,000 fake money, and I bought like these 5 coins. I put 1,000 into each of them. And as of right now, in just a week, like I'm already up $400. But though there are some that are down, and so like that's why you're gonna make sure to like spread and buy different coins because you don't want to put everything into one basket. And yeah, these coins, yeah, I'm up $400. That's pretty cool. And maybe in like 6 months to a year, like this portfolio might be 10x. And yeah, so be patient. Good luck. You guys got this. If you guys want to invest, definitely know that there's risk to this because this is like also borderline gambling. But it's like you're gambling on a how do you say it? You're taking precautions before gambling. And so yeah, only invest what you're willing to lose. And definitely you guys got this and you'll make some money this cycle. And these are some sources. Thank you, thank you. If you guys want food, there's more food here. There's chicken, macaroni, there's veggie. We don't have cups. So if you guys want oranges, you might just have to use um like one of these trays or something. So yeah, you guys are welcome to get food. Um, actually I do have one more thing. Oh shit. Oh, if you guys could scan this, I do have a surprise at the very, very end. So yeah. But yeah, get some food if you're hungry. Um, right now you guys can do whatever you want. If you guys want to talk, we can chat about crypto. Um, and yeah, join our Discord, do all that.